Hey guys, what is up? We're back with some more Gran Turismo 7, 2 weeks in a row. And for 2 weeks in a row, we're back at Daytona. Last week we were in the MX-5s, the Miatas. This week we're in Group 1, but everyone's in the same car. And I forget what it's called, but it's one of the GT Vision cars. Um, it seems to be the quickest car, so that's what I went with, because it seemed easiest. This time though, instead of the different cars, we have a longer race. Last week was 4 laps, this week 15. So this is roughly a 30-minute race. Pretty long. But I think it was a very productive day. I think something about this track. I just like this track a lot. One, because the race was this weekend, so it was really fun to watch the race and race in this little series online. And two, because I think I'm just really, better at this track. I think I'm really comfortable on this track. As you'll see in these races, the first two are kind of rough, but I'm able to improve so much, and it's so great by the end of the race 3. Was a lot of fun. But actually, we're going to start off the race by looking at the first 2 races, because I don't think they were that eventful. In this first race, my pace wasn't really the best, but it didn't really matter, because I just get tagged from behind, sent to the Shadow Realm, and then this guy decides to spin in sympathy. He gets a 3-second time penalty, so, it's nice that that happened, but it ruined my race. I guess we weren't going to win anyway, but then he just rage quits. We do finish 8th, which was fine. But yeah, that was the first race. Second race was a little more interesting. I had a little more practice in from that first race. Pace was a little better. So I was in the middle of the pack, fighting for, those 5th, 6th, 8th places. But I'm gonna let me from before take over for the commentary for this one. There's a Toyota. Watch how we get off the line against this Toyota. There's a Mazda, I think. What is that? Everyone's passing the Toyota. Someone got absolutely deleted, and for once, it wasn't me. It was the guy next to me. We definitely could have passed that guy. Okay, now we're going really fast, so we're gonna have to... Oh! I did not see that guy with the penalty. That was close. It might be a little quiet this race. I'm gonna lock in. Oh my god. See, I did the smart thing, and I pulled up a bit, because I was going to hit the back of him. And if I hit the back of him, that would have been my fault. Then we bump drafted the Toyota, and he somehow went ahead of those 2 guys. Now they're 3 wide on the banking, and he's scrolling around. I think we're in somebody's slipstream. What lap is this? 4? Okay. We squeaked through. I think he bumped into us. After my little rant of like, oh my god, they bumped into us on the pass. Oops. I hate people. And you know what? I'm gonna rant about this one because I was mad. This race was pretty intense. We were fighting in the middle of the pack. I was racing really well, and this guy gets a penalty and falls back into the pack. And I guess to make up for it, he just dive bombs me into that turn 4, the international horseshoe. Completely missed him. I had no idea he was gonna dive bomb me. I kind of hit the guy, but I don't know. I was gonna say that I was all the way on the inside, and that guy had plenty of space on the outside. It doesn't matter because then this guy deletes me for sure the second time. So I don't know if he had like a he was going after me and he missed the first time and got me the second time or what. He gets a 3-second penalty, but my race was over. I went from 4th place, fighting with the pack, to going back to last, and then fighting back up to 10th, which is whatever. It's just really frustrating that these guys get a 3-second penalty for ruining my entire race, and there's really no consequences. But yeah, there's one of the passes for me to get to 11th, and then there's going to be another pass here from somebody spitting out a yellow flag for me to get to 10th. And that's how that second race ends. So not great for the first two, but this third one makes up for all of it. So between race 2 and 3, I actually did some more practicing. I tried to get a better lap time for time trialing and my qualifying lap. Between race 1 and 2, I did not do that. So that qualifying time got me up to 2nd place for this third race, a 33.9, a really huge improvement from my previous 2 qualifying times for the previous 2 races. And that's going to make all the difference in this race, the practice time. My consistency and pace was so much better, and it really showed here. Oh my god! I don't get it. They let me go on purpose because they bumped into me? Okay, well that's nice of them. Damn, look how much he's And I'm back. As you can tell so far, I've been really quiet. I'm really locked in this race, but lap after lap after lap, my consistency was just better. Green lap there, green lap here, my personal best. I'm actually going to skip ahead all the way to the point where I have to take a pit stop, because that's where things get a little more interesting. 1.1 seconds. Yeah, we're going to pit this lap. There's a pretty big gap behind us, so I think we should be in clear air. Guy in first place is pitting, so I think, yeah, we're going to enter this lap. I would assume everybody else follows me. So we enter the pit stop, and as you can see, and as I will later notice, we are in third place. And I think in the moment, I was assuming that the guy in front of us was just going to go long and stop on the next lap. But as you'll see, he actually takes a really different alternate strategy. In this race, you actually don't have to do a pit stop. If your car is good enough on its tires and you conserve them well enough, you can go the entire race without pit stopping. And it's later down in the race when I actually notice and realize we're racing the guy in front of us to the end. He is not stopping. So we're going to have to make this gap if we want to take back second place. Let's see if we can get some of the draft off the guy ahead of. That's been really nice. Hopefully he doesn't pit this next lap. We can go nice and easy. Because we're 3 seconds ahead, he definitely stopped racing. Oh my gosh, guys, what a race. Oh, that was intense. Even though nothing really happened, we started second, ended second. We did have to pass that guy behind us. He did kind of let us go, but he bumped into us. He was faster, but he did not stop the entire race. And with the fresher tires, we take second place. Oh my gosh. That was good. That was a good race. My fastest lap, I wasn't even looking at the lap times this time because I did not want to like psych myself out. I hit a 33.7, which is insane. I think that's because I had the slipstream and the bump draft. So that's why I was so fast. No shot to get the guy ahead of us. 20 seconds behind him, which is kind of crazy. But for a 15-lap race, you know, you really have to lock in and nail it every time, and we were successfully able to do that. I'm very proud of that race. That was really exciting, even though we didn't race anybody. It's also a nice race because I thought my race pace, I don't know, was decent. We got a better qualifying lap, started second, and our race pace was good enough to just break away from the lead. Like, how far were we behind us? So 3 seconds and 7 seconds behind us. Yeah, so we were able to pull away pretty decently. And that's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. So hopefully we'll see you in the next one soon. See ya.